People who aren't exhausted 24/7. How?
Sometimes exhaustion is just as much a mental game as it is physical. Sometimes I catch myself getting stressed about shit like work or life in general, but then I just take a step back and realize it is what is it, and I'll do my best regardless. Whatever the outcome, I tried. It is what it is.
For me, it is always the mental thing. My biggest energy drainer is talking to certain people. Unfortunately, I have to talk to them, but identifying these certain people and reducing interaction with them help quite a bit. Sometimes when you say work is stressful, it could be just certain aspects of it.
The only time I'm not exhausted is when I'm laying in bed trying to fall asleep.
Yes, and then I wake up feeling like I got run over by a fucking bus.
Good old Murphy, always at it. That's why it's called a Murphy bed.
Same. Can hardly look straight and yawning 10x per minute. Go to bed. Nothing happens.
Spite.
What do you spite, sir?
What don't they spite? It's a much shorter list.
The fact that I live and was birthed into a broken world without my permission. I spite that entropy by changing every bit of the world around me to be as good as I can make it. Smiley face. Having to be profitable for society to deem your existence worthy is some shit with which I will not put.
Dwarfs were not a naturally religious species, but in a world where pit props could crack without warning and pockets of fire damp could suddenly explode, they'd seen the need for gods as the sort of supernatural equivalent of a hard hat. Besides, when you hit your thumb with an 8-pound hammer, it's nice to be able to blaspheme. It takes a very special and strong-minded kind of atheist to jump up and down with their hand clasped under their other armpit and shout, "Oh, random fluctuations in the space-time continuum," or "Arg, primitive and outmoded concept on a crutch." Terry Pratchett.
Anxiety and pure anger fuels me.
Anger is a good way to wake up. I found screaming gets the job done.
I need to try this out tomorrow. Thanks for the tip.
Try filling up a bucket or sink with water, screaming into it, and hold out until the absolute last second. The oxygen deprivation combined with anger screaming is ridiculously therapeutic. Warning, please don't drown or otherwise kill yourself, that's not the point.
I love how you have to warn people to not drown themselves.
It's Reddit, it's better to take precautions.
The best part of waking up is screaming in a cup.
Anxiety, especially long-term anxiety, is extremely exhausting. For years I dealt with crippling daily anxiety until I was finally put on medication, and let me tell you, that shit makes you tired 24/7.
Anxiety is exhausting, and I'm always tired after getting angry. Am I doing them incorrectly? Please advise.
World domination plans also helps waking up in the morning.
I wake up at 5:30 every day to hit the gym. Girlfriend wonders how I do it. It's just me waking up fucking pissed about God knows what, ready to kick the day in the dick. Then I pass out on the couch about 8:39 p.
Get up early, work out hard, get those endorphins going. And then ready for work, stay pumped. Exchange messages with S/O about how great our relationship is. Start first Zoom meeting with that energy and feel proud of how much everyone at work values the input and guidance I provide. Quick run at lunch, then a salad with no dressing. Help an old lady load her moving truck cause I am that guy. LOL, kidding, I take like 80 milligrams of Adderall a day.
As soon as I read salad with no dressing, I was like, hang on a minute.
If I die and the choice is hell or heaven with only salad with no dressing, it's going to be a very hard moment.
Had me in the first half, not gonna lie.
Good news. This Sunday you can only be exhausted 23 out of 7. Unless you're in Arizona.
Yes. I'm hoping the extra daylight after work will help.
Sleeping at least, approximately, 8 hours every night, working out, stretching from time to time.
I sleep about 10 hours a night and still have no energy. I really think something's wrong with me. I'm not overweight, I eat quite healthy, I have an active job where I take a few thousand steps and lift heavy stuff. I just think it's not normal to be so sleepy 100% of the time.
Get a sleep study ASAP. You may have sleep apnea. If that's the case, treating will improve your quality of life in an immeasurable way.
Seriously, talk to your doctor. There are so many things it could be. I'm always exhausted and my sleep study was inconclusive. This last September I got diagnosed in my 30s as ADHD, which is tied to delayed sleep phase disorder, and which explains.
Also, don't forget B12 vitamin intake, and iron can massively affect how energetic you feel, and other vitamins and critical things.
Get your thyroid checked. I am a good weight, sleep well, exercise frequently, but still have slightly low thyroid hormone. It's one of the primary hormones that regulates energy.
I used to be tired a lot more. Sleep well, not too much, not too little. A. Shoot for 7 to 9 hours. B. Wake up around the same time every day. C. It might be a myth, but I've found sleep closer to before midnight than after to be more refreshing. E.g., sleeping from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. will feel better than sleeping from 3 a.m. to 11 a.m. Stay hydrated. Drink water when you wake up. Drink water all day. Work out. Try running. It's like magic. If you can't run, walk. Or try C25K. Try to avoid sugar/overly processed foods. Carbs are fine, but complex carbs will keep your energy higher than simple. E.g., more oatmeal and less cereal. Drink coffee, like 1 cup a day. Get the heck off technology once in a while. There's something exhausting about the internet, even if it's just sitting constantly. Get up, go for a walk, call a friend. Stress is also a huge cause for exhaustion. I'm not an expert, but things that have helped me with stress are doing all of the above: good routine of sleep, exercise, diet, but also things like setting realistic expectations and prayer. What is C25K?
Couch to 5K. A 10 to 13 week, depends on which one you pick, I think, program that gets you from sedentary to being able to run a 5K in one go. This is 100% the best advice and changed my life.
You just heard it. How TF did you change so quickly?
Plot twist, he was just born, hence his statement is accurate.
With enough caffeine I'm exhausted only 23/7.
Don't fuck with coffee after 12 p.m. Caffeine's half-life in the body is approximately 5 hours. Alcohol also kills sleep quality. Do a wind-down activity before bed. Turning your dopamine receptors into shrapnel by scrolling through TikTok or playing video games right before bed is not a good play. Turning the thermostat down a few degrees may improve your sleep. Physical exercise will help your body go to sleep faster. Get 7 to 9 hours depending on what you naturally require. Lastly, do as I say,